Welcome back to Whiteboard Friday. We're back and it's fledging time here in New Zealand. Not to be confused with sledging time, which happens on the cricket fields in Australia. This is a uniquely New Zealand phenomenon when all of our wonderful native species emerge from their nests for the first time and flop helplessly onto the forest floor, potentially there to be eaten by anything wandering past. It's a bit of a shame, a real evolutionary issue there. And it really is happening all over New Zealand right now. But we've been obviously watching our favourite kaka nest, the kaka cam. Some know them as the Kardashians. Our favourite kaka nest, we've watched them grow from tiny little balls of fluff to big, fully grown parrots, and they will be fledging any moment now. Honestly, they're going to be leaving the nest if they haven't already while we're actually filming this. So what happens then to these wonderful superstar kaka? Well, unfortunately the news isn't good. We've had a camera at the bottom of their nest. This is in a park within Wellington, and we have been taking footage of everything that goes past that camera over the past month. So over 31 days, on that camera we have seen 58 cats, 58 separate visits by cats. The most was 5 in one night, and the longest any cat hung around the bottom of the nest was 9 minutes. So they certainly know that something is there. So that means that we're getting about 1.8 cat visits per day around the bottom of the kaka nest. That is very similar to all of the other camera studies we've done in Auckland and Wellington, where we found an average of between 1.8 and 2 cats visiting every camera every day. So it doesn't seem to matter where you put a motion-triggered censored camera. 2 cats are going to walk past it every day. It doesn't matter whether it's suburban Auckland or in the bush here in Wellington. What else wandered past the camera? Well, we saw 1 rat and 1 dog. Again, very similar levels to what we've seen on other cameras. In this case, that adds up to a total of 29 times more cats than any other predators that could possibly harm these young kaka. So what's going to happen when these kaka fledge? Well, they're going to spend 14 days helplessly flopping around on the forest floor. And it's likely that on each of those days, no matter where they are in this reserve, 2 cats are going to be nearby. That means that these kaka are likely to encounter 25 cats before they're able to fly away and really be safe with their nice big strong beaks. 25 cats over 2 weeks. What are the chances of the Kardashians surviving that? Please, Wellingtonians and anyone, anywhere in the country who might have native birds nesting nearby, keep your cats in as much as possible. And to all the politicians out there, all the councillors and MPs, it's time to microchip cats so then we can actually manage them. We can humanely live cage trap cats, and if they've got a microchip, we can hand them back to their owner safe and sound and say, hey, by the way, your cat's been hanging around endangered species. And if that cat doesn't have a microchip, we have a choice. We can either find a home for it or we can humanely euthanize it. There's no need for us to have wandering cats around our precious native species. Doing something about this is long overdue.